Okay, this is how to add a contact to Paragon and set them up for automatic updates for homes fitting their criteria. So it should be 5-7 minutes or something like that. Okay, the first thing you need to do is add a contact. Go to contacts, add a contact. If you're just adding somebody to do automatic listing updates, all you need to do really is add their first, last name, and email address. You don't really need to add anything else. And click to save this contact. Okay, so that contact is saved. Next thing you do is you go to search. I'm just going to do a sample example search. It's obviously going to be whatever they're looking for, but just for the demonstration, I'm going to do just a quick active home search for a single family home. One noteworthy thing is that you're going to obviously accept or select active listings, and you're going to need to uncheck first right contingency and accepting backups. Paragon, it'll let you do the search, but if you go to save this search later, it won't let you save it if you have first right contingency or accepting backups selected. So you need to uncheck those two. I'm just going to put some criteria in here real quick. It's a good idea to set criteria that will yield you about 20 to 40 homes. If you're saving a search, for example, that right here, 345 homes, you got to keep in mind that it's going to send out updates for any changes, any new homes that hit the market. It's going to send out an email. If there's a price reduction, it's going to send out an email. If a home comes back on the market, it's going to send out an email. So if you're saving a search that pulls up 345 listings, they're going to be getting 10 emails a day. So you want to save it. You want to tweak the criteria as necessary to get the search to pull up about 20 to 40 homes. Then on average, they'll hear from you 3 or 4, 5 times a week, which is plenty for most people. So I'm just going to put in a couple more things here and try to, okay. Okay, close enough. So you got your criteria put in. You click Save Search. And over here on the right, where it says Step 4, Assign to a Prospect, you want to click Browse. I just typed in John Smith, so I'm going to select John Smith and then click OK. So what that does, obviously, is it attaches John Smith to this search, and then you're going to name it. I just usually name it after the person that I'm attaching the search to. So you've typed in a name and you've attached the search to that prospect, and you click OK. The last thing is that you need to go back into contacts, go to view or manage contacts, then pull up this guy again who's going to be getting listing updates. See, now you've put him in Paragon, so he's saved in there. You've saved a search and you've attached the search to his file, right? But the searches aren't going to go out automatically, so you need to go to listing info. You can get to this through notifications too, but this is the same thing. You see where it says email notify, it says off. You need to click that and it'll pull up an email window. This is very close to what you'll see in Paragon, or I'm sorry, in Outlook. It's just like a regular email window. His email address is up here. The subject line is going to automatically be filled out. I actually usually like to change this just to something that's a little bit less generic looking. Typically, a one-page client report is, in my opinion, is the best one to send out. A lot of agents prefer to send out a brochure report, but in any case, this pull-down menu lets you select what report is going to get sent to them. The only caveat I can think to add is that we're technically not supposed to send out full reports because it has personal information on it. So I always send the one-page client report for what that's worth. You can choose whether to send whether the emails are going to send out immediately or at a selected time. If you want to make sure that you're not sending out too many messages, you can click the selected time, 8 a.m. for example, if you want to do that. That way you'll probably be waiting in their inbox when they get into work. And then you can type in a message. Okay, this is a message that's going to go out to them automatically each time there's an update. So you want to write something that's appropriate, you know, that's somewhat generic but personalized at the same time. This link right here, insert my standard message body, is something that you can use. I'm not going to get into it right now. I'll do a separate tutorial for that, but I have it saved and you can click and it'll automatically populate that. So you can save that in a different place in Paragon, and then all you have to do is change the name. Then you click Save. Okay. Now it says on. Any changes to this list, if a new home hits the market, if there's price reductions, if a home comes back on the market, or anything like that, that affects an active listing, John Smith is going to get an update. Now, one thing that I want to mention is that he's not received an email at this point of all 47 of these listings. If you want to send him that, you know, from here, all he's going to receive is any changes to the market that fit this criteria. He hasn't received this list. So if you want to send him a comprehensive list of everything that fits the market or fits his criteria that's on the market right now, you need to send that to him manually. Paragon won't do that for you automatically. So if you click his name right here, what that's going to do is pull up his search. You can click search. And highlight these listings and go to email. I just click select to send all the listings, and then hyperlink. So it's going to just send them a link to a report for all these homes. Go to details. And here you can select the kind of report you want to send. One-page client. That's the one I always send. Then you click OK. See, and now pull up an email window, and you can email it to him from there, and then just click send. That is it. Let me know if you have questions. Comment the post. Thanks a lot.